Yeah, because I'm looking at the small window, but white is just simply a pawn up, right?
Yep, 8 pawns for white. Not always that easy to count so many pawns, but yeah, white is a pawn up.
Yeah, I was so sure after I missed this bishop on b3, but looks like, yeah, it's just completely winning. Maybe in some moments, yeah.
So let's see how that happened. Black got in trouble with that bishop. Ooh. H5? Yeah, this.
Ah, okay. So.
Knight H6, and now very nice move by Sinan. We've got a knight hanging, a bishop hanging, and boom, knight takes F7.
Ah, okay.
Maybe Queen F6 is a more interesting try, but Elmer took, and yeah, no, this I forgot that white was a pawn up. Yeah, with a pawn up, like even with equal material, white would be better due to like his positional control. But yeah, I mean, this looks like Sinan's going to take this all the way to victory. So we'll update you as this game goes on, but we can definitely have a look at some more interesting positions. One player I wanted to talk about is Volodar Murzin, who is a very, very young player from Russia. He's currently in Oman, over 2,500. Veselin, have you heard of him, and what do you think of the position he has against Iordachescu?
Well, yeah, of course I've heard. I just didn't know. I don't know what his age is. I know he exists. And it's funny that they actually they have similar rating, and they already paired, in round one. So Iordachescu, he's also very. I think he's a strong grandmaster and very experienced one. So it will be interesting to see. Well, I think black should be kind of fine, but. Because Queen B1 is maybe it's white to move. Sorry, then I don't know. Just
maybe knight G3.
I would even consider placing the pawn right to even to H5. Yeah, it's an interesting structure, because it looks like black is completely fine. H5 was played, or.
No, that was just me. He's thinking in this position.
Because, okay, let's say if black goes E4, and then the square F4 would go for the white knight, for example, here, no? So, but if white goes plays the knight to G3, then E4 would be much stronger. So now followed by F5, and black has really. Very big space advantage in a way that would compensate the weaknesses of the F4 square. So, yeah, I mean, I somehow have the feeling that black should be okay, but of course, I don't know if it's only okay, if it's better, or if it's simply okay. But it looks like black have fairly good chances.
Yeah, you knight G3. Sorry, maybe black could try F5 immediately if white's
okay. Also, in fact, it's even stronger, of course.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's a great point. You find there's just no way to stop F4 here, right?
Yeah, so maybe white should be careful, how to coordinate these pieces, how to set up.
Yeah, it's not so easy to really see what white wants to do now. I mean, and sometimes the pawn on H4 can become very weak.
Yeah, or maybe some breakthrough on the center like C4, but not now. Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, but C4, we have a look.
C4 here. Can black still go F5?
But maybe I just take on D4. I think it's a pawn or not.
Instead, like here, ED.
Yeah, like this, and then if you take with the knight, I just exchange and take another pawn, and then looks just a pawn.
Almost a piece. How does white save the bishop H7?
Okay, yeah, but again,
and that bishop might get trapped.
Still problems because it doesn't look good, no. So white will probably has to wait. Yeah, but I mean, there's so many useful moves for black, and I don't see what white can do immediately. Maybe f4 sometimes instead of c4, I don't know. But then, of course, it means you have to take with a pawn, which is not really a good idea. So,
right after en passant, because of e4, and also black can go e4 and maybe knight f5.
Well, yeah,
I guess bishop f2 is possible because the knight hangs after e3, but all of this looks pretty bad.
No, I meant not f4, maybe f3, but it doesn't change much. In fact, it's not clear what even taking on g4 is not really a good idea, probably. So,
right.
Looks good for black.
Yeah, it definitely does, and we'll keep an eye on this game as Volodar gets into time. We've got a lot of time pressure already in some of these games we looked at, but we will go on a short break. When we come back, the first round matchups of the 2021 FIDE World Cup return, and we will bring you all of the time scrambles, all of the interesting middle games right after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
Should have taken and then No checks here. Pawn has checks here.